Hey, I'm Nor and welcome to DERESUTE Delusions. This is a quick video segment where I talk about upcoming limited gachas in Starlight stage every month. And I call it Delusions simply because thinking we can predict anything in this game makes us indeed delusional. So, without further ado, let's get this party started! Yay. Now, it's a new year, so I thought why not add some new content to this segment. So, from now on, I also shove a Sinfest Noir into these videos. But before we get into that, let's, as always, start with the OG Sinfest Blanc. So, for Blanc this month, I'm going to assume that we'll be getting Passion. And I know. I've been betting on this particular girl before, but I want to once again put Yuki here for your consideration. She's even in the event running at the time of this recording, but she's not a card. If it's not her, then my bet is on Yuzu, since they just added a voice memorial commune for her, and you know, that can mean content. And for Sinfest Noir, I also think we'll see a Passion Girl landing in our midst here. And my bets for this are simply Airi or Yui. The reason for this is quite simple because they have very old blank cards with pretty dated skills. So I feel like they deserve new cards more than anything, or new fest cards. That's why they're here, so yeah. And then moving on to the limiteds. This month, it's time for Valentine's, the month of hearts, the heart day, the sugar hot day, if you want to be that way. I want to be that way. Now, this anniversary, we got this new and shiny center skill called Mutual. And this month, the Mutual card should be Passion. Notice how I say should, because Bamko likes to screw us over and just disregard patterns a lot of the time. Anyways, Mutual is so far only given to popular girls, so I'm going to stick to that theory when predicting these limiteds. I usually start with cool, so let's start with cool. I'm going to once again another combat girl. I'm gonna bet on Ryo here. And that's simply because since the popular girl will most likely be Passion, the other ones will be more of sleeper girls, you know? So I'm gonna bet on Ryo, a wild card here, while not a sleeper girl, but because of, you know, lore reasons, would be Arisu. It's still a little bit too early for her to get a new limb, I feel, but she has this thing where she is in like every Valentine card, so maybe it's time for her to finally get a Valentine card. For cute, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm gonna put Shio here because I feel like, yeah, she's been waiting for a new card a long time. I was gonna put her for Fest, but maybe they will wait for next year. Shito's last card was a limb, so maybe Shio will get one too. And I thought it would be pretty cute if she got like a maid Valentine's SSR, you know, because she's a maid, so it makes sense in my mind. If not her, then maybe I'm gonna go out on a limb here and throw in Atsumi. Maybe. For Passion, the Mutual choice, the popular girl, I have divided this into 3 categories. The safe choice, chaos choice, and the unlikely choice. First up, we have the safe choice, which is either Airi or Yui. Yes, it's the same candidates I chose for Noir, but you know, I feel like they're likely here too. Airi just recorded because she was just in an event, and we have some spoilers, and she will be in the event running after the current one too. So Airi has like big reasons for getting a new card. At least I think she's probably recorded for a new card. And she's fairly popular for her passion, and I feel like she could fit here because she doesn't have a Valentine card, and it has been more than a year since her last card, so it's just like process of elimination. For the chaos choice. I choose Riamu. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Riamu is in the event and she's a card right now. Yes, but we have the same gap between the ending of this event and start of limiteds as we had for example, Shin being in flagship last year and her getting a limited. So it's not like it's not unheard of, and Yamu is soon coming up on a year since her last limited, and she's one of the most popular passion girls. So, you know, in my mind, it makes sense. Now, for the last two unlikely choices, I put Yoshino and Aiko here. Mostly because it hasn't been that long since their last cards. Aiko did record fairly recently, so, you know, maybe it is her. But they're for sure popular enough to get a mutual card, and they also already have Noir, so, you know, can't put them there instead. And yeah, and that's it, man. It's always a struggle trying to predict this early in the year since there are so many possibilities. So yeah, at this point I can only go by the mutual rule of a popular girl, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna change that on us pretty soon. So yeah, if I'm lucky, maybe I hit the nail on the head with like one of them. Let's hope. Anyways, this has been Nor. Thank you for watching, and happy Valentine's, lovebirds. Bye!